Hey guys, Tony here, the Prepared Patriarch. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. It is much appreciated. Title of the video, I already know what I'm going to make it. It's most likely reads, Get Comfortable Being Uncomfortable, or something along those lines. Just ran a red light. It's okay. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm sure you have heard that before on YouTube. I hear it the most from tactical guys, you know, ex-special, like ex-Green Berets, ex-Navy SEALs that have these training channels that are into preparedness, survival, but more like focus on the security side of it, tactical side of it, because I'm into that. That's something I'm into. I do train. As you guys probably know, I've mentioned it before in my other videos. So, mindset. Now this, I have to give credit from where I heard it from. I'm sure he's not the creator of this idea, but I heard it the most, and I think first, from James Yeager. He's very adamant about mindset. He says the four important things in a fight, in a self-defense fight, in a gunfight, to defend your life, to take out a bad guy, whatever, or to survive. You know, just survival in general. Most important to least important. The four things. First, mindset. Second, tactics. Third, skill set. Fourth, gear. Okay, and it goes in order. That is in order from most important to least important. Gear being at the bottom, and I agree wholeheartedly with that. There would have been a time where I wouldn't think so. I would think no. Gear would be either one or two, maybe. There was a time in my life where I would have probably said that if you just asked me, you know, put these in order of most importance in a survival scenario or a, you know, active shooter scenario, whatever. So, adverse situation arises. Pizza man doesn't show up to work. Out of the blue yesterday. No phone call, no text, not responding to my phone calls or texts. So I closed the shop. I put a sign on the door, said closed for today. I got really anxious. I got really down. My whole day was just miserable. I was so depressed because I am not as, I have it in my head that I don't have it like I used to. You know, I can't do 12 hours of making pizza. You know, it's hard on my knee, it's hard on my back, my shoulder. I'm not making up body parts. These are all body parts that have injuries, that do get, you know, inflamed, that flare up when I have to make pizza, especially on a busy day. Oh. So I closed yesterday. I panicked. I closed. I got scared. I completely avoided the situation altogether rather than be uncomfortable. Now, I have the luxury of doing that, okay? What if that was something else, another scenario, another situation? God forbid. So, later on in the evening, now I'm home, miserable. True story, this is just yesterday, Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Should I start looking for another pizza man? Is this one gonna call me? Did he start drinking again? Is he, you know, sick, is he in jail? Well, everything runs through your head. And now I'm kind of contemplating, like, okay, should I just close for the 4th of July weekend? Use that as an excuse, because I'm not going to close Saturday. I wasn't planning on closing Friday or Saturday, or even Monday for that matter. Sundays we're closed regardless. We're closed Sundays. We don't open. That's, you know, family day. That's the Lord's day. That's, everybody should be off on Sunday. Go to church, spend time with your family, fellowship. You know, Sunday. It's Sunday. It should be universally not allowed to. It should be voluntary. Sunday working should be voluntary. Okay. Anyway, there's plenty of people in this country that are of other religions that don't, you know, benefit from a Sunday off. Maybe they can take Fridays off, Saturdays off, and Sundays off, or whatever. So anyway, that's what happened. I closed my store. I lost out on money. I think, I mean, I know I definitely lost respect from my guys that were there. You know, the kitchens, the cooks, because the pizza man's not a part of the kitchen staff, because he doesn't work in the kitchen, he works up front. Pizza oven, the pizza area, stations up front. So later on in the evening, he texted me saying, "Oh, I've been sick all day," and blah, 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 da, da, da. And I texted him back like, "Oh man, you okay? Do you need anything? Are you feeling any better? Do you think you'll make it tomorrow?" I asked him, no response. So this morning, I wake up around 8 o'clock, and he usually is not up that early. Usually like around 9, I wake him up. I usually wake him up every day. I'll send him a text or two, or I'll call him and let it ring 2 or 3 times. And that's our little thing we have. So around 9 o'clock, I called him. No, I texted him, I'm sorry. I waited 5-10 minutes, called him, nothing. Called him again, nothing. Texted him again, nothing. So now it's 9:20, 9:30-ish. I call my sister. Now my sister's my number 2. She runs the place when I'm not there. She runs the place when I am there. It depends on what's going on, what I'm doing, what she's doing. So I know this is getting drawn out, guys. I'm just explaining to you in as much detail as I think is needed to really. So now we're gonna stop for a second. This past weekend, okay, June 26th and 27th, Saturday and Sunday, I was in the Poconos. I took 2 Fieldcraft Survival courses. Saturday I took Concealed Carry Pistol. Sunday I took Gunfighter Carbine 1. And there was parts of the Gunfighter class that were physically demanding. Okay, and I'm sorry, the pistol class too. We were on our knees. We were taking a knee, leading around cover, taking shots, switching knees. You know, we'd switch what knee we were kneeling on, go to the other side of the, switch around, lean over to the other side of the barrel, take shots. Now, I am not a very physically fit person, as you all know, and my mobility is not there. But I pushed through it, because I enjoy it. I pushed through it. Even though I was a little embarrassed, I was probably the most out of shape guy there at the course. And Saturday was even worse. We were shooting our rifles, our ARs, from laying down, from the supine position. We were laying down on our backs. Just pick up your head, point out your rifle between, you know, your legs got to be spread out and kind of like laid out flat. Shoot the target. Then we would sit up, shoot the target, come to a kneel, from sitting to a kneeling position while shooting, and then while we are from kneeling to standing, we're shooting 3 rounds, and then once we're standing, we take aim and shoot 3 more rounds. These were drills we were doing over and over again, and it was very difficult for me. I was struggling. but I did it. I did it. I pushed through it. The physical adversity, you know, the hardship, whatever. Now, this morning I called my sister, and I was kind of bragging about that too to my dad, to my wife. I'm like, yeah, we had to do this, this, and that, and it was really hard, and you know, it was hard for me, but the other guys were doing it so fast, but I did it too, and not as fast as they did, but I still did it, and I was like proud of myself, you know. I wasn't like bragging, but I was saying, you know, hey, you know, this happened, that, and you know, I was saying I got to be in better shape, I got to lose weight, I have to get, I have to work on my mobility, I have to work on my, you know, calisthenics and stretching and things like that, and just get more, you know, physically, like naturally stronger as a human being. Not strong like big and buff, but strong, natural, and more pliable, more flexible, more mobile. So I called my sister this morning, and I'm telling her, listen, this is what happened. Because she was off Thursday. She didn't know I closed because of Tony, the pizza man not showing up. His name's Tony too. I tell her yada yada yada. He's not picking up again. Blah blah blah. She's like, all right. She's like, I'll call mom and whoever. You know, we'll get extra help. I said no. I said I can't. I'm not gonna work a Friday as the pizza man. I won't do it. It's too hard. It's too physically demanding. I tell her I can't take it. It hurts, you know, like my knee, my back, because I'm tall, I'm 6'7", working on the pizza counter, bending over it, stretching pies, you know. And I did this the majority of my life. I am 38 years old. Okay, I started in a pizzeria when I was 19. Do the math, 21 years. More than half of my life I've been doing this. So, yeah, it's taken a toll on my back, it's taken a toll on my posture, it's taken a toll on a lot of parts of my life. And, whatever, I tell her. And just as I'm telling her, physically demanding, I can't do it, I have this epiphany, or this realization, or like this jumble of, like you see in movies, like all these flashes of my past, okay? These flashes of like James Yeager's live stream, and me at these, you know, gun courses, these tactical courses, and watching these different like special operation guys and these different motivational speeches and things, you know, like this, and me talking and saying, yeah, it was physically demanding and hard for me, but I overcame it, and all these things are flashing, and I can't even remember all the things that came to my head, and all this feeling, this thing comes over me, this strength, this determination, true preparedness is mindset first. Okay, I always thought it was physical fitness, like your physical abilities, but mindset is the most important prep, is the most important attribute to survival, is your mindset. Okay, what you're willing to do to survive, whether you will be confident, will you act, will you win the time in a timely manner, whether it's violence, will you wait for somebody to get within that breath distance of you before you break contact, before you evade, before you escape, before you kill them, or whatever has to be done? Will you be able to do it? Will you, and this is just one of 1,000, you know, will you go and make pizza yourself, even though you're gonna drive home in pain and have to take a bath in Epsom salt, or are you gonna pussy out and close? So I told my sister, once I had that epiphany, once I had that episode, I said, yeah, God damn it. I said, call Ma, call, whoever, muster up whoever you can. You help me out, because what we do is I'll be making the pizzas. Once I take them out of the box, I put it in the box. She'll open the box. I put them in the box. She'll cut it for me, and then she'll give it to the customer, or she'll put it in a delivery bag and send it out. So it's a good amount of the job is she said she would do. So it was a big help, or I wouldn't be able to keep up. If it was a regular day, I could do it by myself, but a Friday, it's the pizza man needs an assistant like that. So she assisted me beautifully. I think I cut 2 pies all day while she was maybe doing something else, but she, out of I didn't even count how many pies we made today, but maybe I cut 2 of them, maybe 3. She did them all. Did a wonderful job helping me. I did a wonderful job too, thank God. I was not far behind. It wasn't a crazy long, because there's a lot of times where, a lot of times I get really aggravated when I have to be the pizza man myself on a Friday. I get really aggravated. I get mad, and I make pizza, and I don't talk to anybody. My sister will be like, do you need me to do anything? Do you want me to do anything? I'm just like, no. And I'll open the oven door, put a pizza in, slam it closed, being angry. But today, mindset, it was in my consciousness, okay? I was consciously thinking about it. I was like, anytime I would get frustrated, I would just see Mike Glover in my face. Like I'd see Mike Glover, and I would say, what would Mike Glover do? And I can't tell you how much that helped. Maybe it's cheesy to some of you, me saying, oh, what would James Yeager or Mike Glover or a myriad of these guys. I can't even think of anybody's names right now. Anyway, that's my take on the matter, on mindset, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get used to it. Used to discomfort. Used to adversity. Thrive in adversity. Thrive in uncomfortableness, whatever. Like I had to today. True story, guys. This just happened. I just got home from a day of what I just explained. This was my day. I feel like a real letdown. Like I let myself down yesterday. Oh, and this morning when I told my wife, oh, Tony's not answering, and she goes, oh, she's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna make pizza? And I'm like, no. And she's like, oh, I told, she's like, okay, whatever, it's your decision, you're the boss. And I said, I'm just gonna make a thing, like we're gonna close for the weekend. I was like, let's go somewhere. Can you book something like one of these indoors? We have in Pennsylvania, about an hour and a half away from us, they have these indoor water park resorts, like the Kalahari, the Great Wolf Lodge, a couple places like that, where it's a gigantic indoor water amusement park and a huge hotel with tons of different amenities, arcades, different things for the kids. I was like, book it. Book 2-3 nights. Let's just go there. Let's get the hell out of here. We'll close the shop. And I was running away from my responsibilities. I was running away from adversity. I was running away from discomfort. I was running away from discomfort. I was running away from physically exerting myself, from something hard, from something unfamiliar, from something that was not easy, something I was not used to. I was avoiding it, running away from it. That can be death. That can be a death sentence. That can ruin you, ruin your family. And when I called my sister and I was talking to her and I had the epiphany, I get off the phone with her and then she's like, oh, you know, what'd your sister say, this and that? And I said nothing. I said, I gotta go. And then she's like, oh, you're going? I'm like, yeah. And I told her, like, kind of what just like, I didn't tell her what I just experienced, but I told her, I said, what kind of prepper, what kind of survivalist, what kind of a man would I be to close my store if I can't feed my family? This is basically how I feed my family. I was like, I'm gonna run away from it because it's a little hard, because it's a little bit difficult. It's not what I'm used to. I'm gonna just close. Oh no, I don't want any part of it. It's too hard. I did that on Thursday, and I am so ashamed of myself. But it is what it is. A lesson learned late is better than a lesson never learned, or a lesson not learned at all. I guess that's about it. I think I've told you guys every aspect of this little lesson that I have experienced in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever. I hope it helps some of you. I hope I can be of some sort of inspiration to some of you, as I have been inspired by people in my life, by people on YouTube, by Mike Glover, James Yeager. You know, I don't idolize them, but I have been in certain aspects of my life. They have given me influence, given me encouragement, ideas, good ideas. So maybe I've influenced somebody out there. Maybe I've made somebody's day. Maybe I've helped somebody make a better decision in their life, or cope with adversity, cope with a hardship. If I help one person cope with a hardship, kind of like I coped with the hardship today, I couldn't ask for anything more. I couldn't. So, with that, I bid you all a good night, or a good day, or a good evening, whenever it is you're watching this. If any of you know what channel that's from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is you're watching this. This is Steve from Corsair Trainers. I love that channel. I love Steve from Corsair Trainers. I hope that's his name, Steve. Yeah, I think it's Steve. He lives out in Cali. He's an ex-SF guy. I think he's SF, but I know he was military. Awesome channel, Corsair Trainers. Guns Coast to Coast. Real World Prepper. All those guys, they're good. Good channels. I like those channels. Alright, that's it for me. I'm going to go inside, talk and hang out with the wife and kids, and go back in the morning and do it again. And I'm not dreading it. I don't have butterflies in my stomach. I have no anxiety. Right now, I have no anxiety. Yesterday, anxiety through my freaking throat, like up to here, was pulsating. Boom, 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 boom. My heart was up here. My heart was up here. Couldn't breathe all day. What am I gonna do? What the fuck? Like, this shit never ends. This shit never ends. It's always something. It's these goddamn motherfuckers never fucking ends. They can't get the fucking. Because usually I go in, you know, I just answer phones. I ha ha ho ho he he bullshit with the counter girls, with the, you know, the customers, talk to them, bullshit, ha ha he he, you know. Everybody, the workers do their work. I sit there, I collect the money, I take the phones. You know, big boss. But today I had to earn it. Today I had to earn it. Now, don't get me wrong, I put my time in, I put my dues in. I opened up this place where I was the only employee. Me, my brother, and we had a cook. So I was the pizza man, my brother was like the front end guy, like helping me, like, and then we had one cook, Alberto. Now, Alberto's still there. We've been through tons of second, you know, sous chefs, like secondary guys and dishwashers and pizza men. So, but Tony's been in contact. He texted me halfway through the day today too, telling me how sick he is and how his body is shaking, and he thinks it's the air conditioner. Mexican people have this thing where they believe wholeheartedly that if they expose themselves too much to air conditioner like the breeze, the wind, or whatever the fuck, the frosty air from an AC, if they expose themselves too much from it, especially when they come out the shower, they get sick. They have this like voodoo thing in their head that ACs make. So he even wrote me, he's like, maybe it was the AC. Oh well, guys, thank you for watching. If you watched this far, leave in the comments, watch out for those AC vents, or point those AC vents away from you. He said maybe it was the AC. He says, yo man, when you come out of the shower, you know, you can't have the AC on, you gotta turn it off because you get sick, man. I don't understand it, you know. Yeah, sometimes you get extra cold when you come out of the shower and the AC's on in the summer. You feel it, it's colder because your body's wet. But you can't. I don't know. Anyway, guys, 27 minutes and 11, 12, 13 seconds into it. If you watch this, so this is my Glock hat. I originally bought it for my wife, but it's mine now. I really like it. It goes with my Glocks. I have a Glock 17 and a Glock 19. I did my my class on Saturday with my Glock 19. My 17. I showed you guys in yesterday's video. Anyway, so if you know what hat I was wearing, if you know what hat I have on, then you watch this to the end. Thank you. God bless you. You are one of the inner circle. You are a part of the Prepared Patriarch family. And I love you. I pray for you. And you are special to me because I don't 28 minutes, I can't, nobody's gonna listen to me for 28 minutes, but you guys listen to me. Getting these things off my chest and listening and reading your comments. Sometimes I can't read them all. Sometimes I can just read a couple, and my days are psychotic. And I suffer from anxiety a little bit. And mild depression. But it's there. It's there. I have, you know, I acknowledge it. I have depression. I fight it, but I feel like my wife gets the brunt of it. Just because of my mood, I'm just like, I don't care about anything. I'm not like mean or anything to her, or I'm not nasty to her, but I'm just like, you know, a lot of the times, and it comes and goes. It comes and goes. So I've been having more bad days than good, but I feel like it's gonna turn around. I feel like it's gonna turn around. I really, truly do. Anyway, let me get this video uploaded while I take a shower. Well, I'll hit upload. I'll jump in the shower. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. It may save your life. It may save your dignity or your respect, your status, or your family, your bread and butter, whatever. But it's important. Okay. Once again, God bless you all, and thank you.